like insane. But this dude would just show up with flip-flops on and not even care and just watch the game. But here we go. Two teams about to clash it out here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm putting my flip-flops and shorts on now. We're gonna watch a great game here between these two teams. KOMACHI was in the chat earlier, and I'm sure that they would love to pull out with a win here. But obviously a tall task ahead of them. Are they ready for it? Caribou gonna be able to take it from the sidewall, trying to get an air dribble to the middle. Gets a pass across to the middle, but Random couldn't get around it. And that is an early opportunity gone.
Yeah, KOMACHI just trying to put some pressure onto this BNAG squad. BNAG just trying to play a defensive placement. And as we're getting to see Dr. Duck with the possession so far, not too much boost though. So you got to be playing smart with the boost usage if you're both of these two teams.
Yeah, and for these teams, obviously it would be a statement to win here. As we're into round 3, this is when really your contenders and pretenders start to be separated, at least in my eyes, as Dr. Duck gonna prove that his team's a contender, and Caribou barely able to get it out of there, and this one ricochets across in front of the net, but not gonna go anywhere except right back into the KOMACHI net, and the defense wasn't ready for the cuckster from Cap.
Hey, respects to the Pittsburgh Knights decal. That team is absolutely legendary. I remember that organization, but absolutely respects to you for whoever's rocking that one. But yeah, as you just said, right, it's 0-1, BNAG up on top. They have this momentum, and I think BNAG wants a little more here. So Cap's going to go up to that ball, trying to pass this one maybe to the midfielder, but Dr. Duck is going to have some placement here with some boost, and this is really smart for BNAG to have this control.
Yeah, and now you see BNAG more control, ripping that shot on target, barely blocked away. But now KOMACHI are going to be asked, what do you have in response? Caribou trying to get a pass to win, but it's not going to come to fruition. And Dr. Duck trying to shut this down in the midfield, as the midfield such an important area of the map to control. And Caribou can't get this to the middle.
Yeah, Caribou can't. Random Shy just trying to have something. As I gotta say, I mean, it's a little bit of a solo playstyle for KOMACHI, right? Against BNAG. They're trying to find these positions to engage off of. So if they could find an opening and get a goal up on the BNAG here, I think that would be a good story to tell. But BNAG, with this pressure, the defense play style, it's been really good showing so far. But the pressure right now, it's up on the side of KOMACHI. Let's see what happens here. Is there a midfielder? Yes. It's going to be challenged. But as we're getting to see, BNAG once again with pressure.
Yeah, and now we're back to some midfield fighting. Dog, get it. You got to be capped to that one, and he will. And now the dunk from Liquipedia, so that will stay in the offensive side for BNAG. Dr. Duck trying to get around this one, not going to be able to. Follow up, not good from Liquipedia, barely missing there. Cap's follow up, not going to be good. Caribou has the opportunity for the double, but it's not going to bounce the way he wants to. Dog trying to go for Liquipedia, taken out of the net. Random Shy dancing around them, but not dancing enough, as Dr. Duck will shut it down. But now KOMACHI starting to swarm. You got to be careful of your BNAG. It's low boost counts across the board, and they will finally clear the lines. And Dr. Duck actually got that boost, so this will be a slower transition from KOMACHI.
Yeah, KOMACHI just trying to still score a goal against BNAG. A lot of demos have been happening here back and forth as 1 minute remains in between two of the teams. KOMACHI needs to have that desperate goal in the long running here of this game. A little bit of control happening there. Oh, a little bit of a lopside play. And KOMACHI is able to get this one with Weenie Dog assisted by Random Shy. So this was a good placement from the side of their story, right? So wonderful placement of KOMACHI, but as well BNAG, I think they could shoot back
Yeah, and it's a tie game with 40 seconds left, but it doesn't mean you're in overtime yet. You still got to defend if you're BNAG, and the pressure is going to continue to be ramped up by KOMACHI. Caribou gonna get a little preemptive and jump a little too soon there, but Dr. Duck gets the boost, but Caribou pass to the middle off of the pinch, not gonna have a teammate for the follow-up, but Cap trying to dribble this out, and Dog with a great dunk, but Random Shy misread the ball. Now, going back the other way, Dr. Duck trying to get the musty, not going to be able to. Caribou takes it over, 10 seconds left to go. It's going to be bouncing off the ceiling. His Cap's going to be there for the shutdown, but Random Shy looking to put it back into the middle. Is going to get this middle. Lepara missed, but there wasn't a follow-up from the team. They didn't think there would be a complete defensive whip, and still with zeros on the clock. Ball is still up, and Dog will finally let it drop.
Overtime now ticking against both of the two teams. BNAG wants to show something here early, but KOMACHI, take a look at how their players are positioned. There's no one in the back, right? And if they overfeed this is going to be a huge mistake from their side. So let's see what KOMACHI could do. Random Shy able to put this one up into the core cap, able to follow this one more, and it's going to be a save. So KOMACHI able to have some playstyle against Dr. Duck in the net.
Yeah, and you're going to see the physical play is going to continue just like we saw in regulation. Dog has to be called in here. He will get it out. Now, flip across, doesn't have the boost to follow up, and bumps the teammate, and Random Shy's in an awkward position. But there's not going to be anyone there in the immediate area to punish him. Now, Dr. Duck gets bumped off of this one. A nice little bump from Random Shy, and this one bouncing high, and Caribou going to look to race Qualifier to it, but Qualifier will be the first one there, and a miss from Dog, and Cap in an awkward position. Cannot capitalize on that one, and that will finally be cleared out.
Still 1-1 here. 1 minute and 8 seconds have gone by up in this overtime. It is, or has been, clinching in between both of these two teams as one is demoed. Now it's a 3v2 scenario. KOMACHI just trying to have something in their odds against BNAG. Is there anyone there to save it? Yes! Lamara able to have that one for themselves, and it's going back. Now it's up, and here we go. Both teams still showing the pressure that they can most definitely do.
Yeah, and now you see Caribou up high. He's going to get the redirect down, and now the pass back to Caribou is going to opt to fake it for Dog. Is going to look to rip the shot on target, but it's not going to be enough as it's off the post, and Dr. Duck is going to be able to clear it out. As Caribou did pick up the boost, he can keep the offense going. Mode continue to swarm. Dog looking for the double, not going to be able to find it, and Cap with the beautiful save out, and we play on. Now the 50 into the middle, going to be left behind for Random Shy. Not going to be able to find a shot on target, but Dog with the follow-up is going to put it high, but there's no one going to be there for the follow-up off of his shot, and that one was another opportunity gone by the wayside.
Right, here we go. 2 minutes and 25 seconds up into this overtime. It has been back and forth action with KOMACHI and BNAG. BNAG just trying to get out of this struggle, I would have to say. I mean, the defense has definitely been showing, but you don't want this getting closer and closer to your net, right? So they're going to try and have some possession plays with with Dr. Duck. But no, here we go. This is going to be back up into the possession of Random Shy. Shy's going to try and place this one to the mid. There will be someone there to follow. I don't know what to say about this story, as it's been still close and close, but the double tap! Oh my gosh! That's crazy. I can't even speak about that one.
Yeah, just a great job. Both players cutting rotation in the middle, and Caribou understanding that there's not much boost on the defender, and he knows to go high. And ladies and gentlemen, just like teammates would always say, hand down, man down. No shot at stopping that one. And KOMACHI will take game one here.
Yeah, BNAG, wonderful performance. BNAG, wonderful performance. 50-50 up on both of the sides here for the odds. A lot of defensive placements from both of the squad members. The offensive structure style from BNAG, really well done there up in the last couple seconds of that play that we just got to see up in that overtime. And let's even talk about that overtime, right? That lasted so long, but here we go. Game 2 against BNAG and BNAG. Both of the teams are still fighting, and it's going to get even more.
Yeah, and now Liquipedia just going to take to the skies. A little bit of a double up with Cap will kill the offense here. And Caribou, a little bit of a team bump, and teams looking to recalibrate after such a long overtime. As someone who plays competitively myself on the college level, I know that after a long overtime, it's a lot harder to recalibrate than you would think. And we're kind of seeing some of the effects here, but this one will be an open net for Caribou, and KOMACHI have an early lead.
Yeah, BNAG with Caribou, assisted by Random Shy. Just wonderful passing coordination, the communication really showing up here for KOMACHI. But here we go. BNAG might be able to bang it right back up into the series. Dr. Duck has possession play, but it's going to be bumped. And Weenie Dog is going to have this, possibly to Cap. Cap's going to try and put this one to a team member of BNAG, but no one's going to be able to answer.
Yeah, and now BNAG, you got to wonder what's going to happen when they're faced with this adversity, as we do remember that they were not the winners last time, so definitely got to be able to prove that when they go down, they can bounce back. And Caribou is going to bounce this up high, gets the reset, but doesn't have the boost for the follow-up, as Vera will clear that over to Dr. Duck. He's going to elect to throw it downfield, but Weenie Dog is back and has an easy catch. But this one intercepted, going midward, but Cap cannot get it through, and Caribou will shut it down yet again. And KOMACHI is playing so well. Now sidewall double pass back to Cap, not going to go anywhere, as Caribou first to the ball again, and he has been all over this pitch for the side of KOMACHI.
Yeah, BNAG here, though, with possession. Cap just trying to play something as Dr. Duck has boost. But here we go again. It's going to be right back to the territory of BNAG. And KOMACHI with this pressure, it's been showing. They want to prove it even more here. Cap with the placement. Oh, trying to go for the pinch. But BNAG, what do you have in your pocket that you are holding? You still need a goal here, as it was around the 3-minute marker. But KOMACHI, I mean, they have been something else, and they might just want to be trying to really make BNAG put even more mistakes up in this one.
Yeah, and still 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to play. Plenty of time for BNAG to bounce back, as everyone's just going to go with a little bit of a whifty here, and sometimes you just got to get a little silly with it. But Liquipedia going to be bounced away from this ball by the bouncer of the nightclub, and Caribou gets the ball up high, looking for the double. No, he's gonna fake it. Weenie Dog gonna put it up high, but Liquipedia shuts it down, and that could have been 2-0 easily, but it was just offline. But this one isn't, and Caribou has his second of the game.
Yeah, once and once again. I mean, it just strikes back. Caribou able to get this one, as you just said, the secondary goal for Caribou. And as well, the secondary pass assist from Random Shy. But here we go. It's a 3v2 scenario. Caribou with the placement to Random Shy. But it's going to be beaten here from Liquipedia. And I gotta say, they're trying to have something here, Cap. Dr. Duck, something's happening.
Something's happening indeed, and what's happening is KOMACHI are just starting to smother BNAG. They need to figure this out, and they need to figure this out now, and this one going to be sent off the crossbar. Now, Random Shy up for it. Liquipedia shuts it down, but it's only as far as Caribou in the midfield who's going to be able to get the reset and turn around on this one, and this one pinches out, which looks good for BNAG, but the problem is they don't have possession, and that has been the problem through this entire game. BNAG need to get a hold of this ball and get going.
Yeah, the possession play style definitely needs to be more up in the favor of BNAG. Random Shy with possession for BKOMACHI. Just trying to put this one and clear it out of the territory squad side of BKOMACHI. But here we go. I mean, the pressure still showing up here. 1 minute remaining. Weenie Dog trying to have a strike up on goal. It's going to be saved by Lavara. Here is Lavara just trying to put this one into the net, but it's going to be once again stopped from the side of BKOMACHI. So here we go. 45 seconds left. BNAG still in need of a dire goal, and Weenie Dog once again with the clear.
Yeah, and the thing is, with 30 seconds left, you've got to go if you're BNAG, but the problem is you still can't get a hold of this ball. BKOMACHI are running circles around you, and that man has done it all game long in Caribou. Now you finally have possession. 20 seconds left, you gotta go. Random Shy gonna be able to block it out. Where's the follow-up? Dr. Duck's there, pops it up high, looking to send it high, but Weenie Dog's there. Cap shot, gotta go in. No, it's blocked away, and that may be the door being slammed in their faces as one more clear from Random Shy, and this series will end in 2-0.
Yeah, I thought we were just about to see like a Rocket League moment there, like, it's in the corner. But yeah, 2-0 there from BKOMACHI. Just excellent performance from them. Caribou, Random Shy. Wonderful placement and style. I think the squad work and the mentality, the script wrote it all for BKOMACHI. And that's what I'll say here. They've really styled against BNAG, and I gotta say, maybe they were up on that Bomba gum, right? Maybe that's what happened, right? They were working with that caffeine, but who knows? Something to say though about BNAG. I mean, still a wonderful series. We got to see a wonderful overtime, right? That lasted for 3 minutes. Absolutely a 3-minute overtime. Who doesn't want to watch that, right?